looks at you. Darling, soon, you'll be free. I promise. Then we can get out of this hellhole. Just a little longer. Just stay strong for me a little longer. As she places her hand to the glass, you feel yourself instinctually reaching out for her. And as your hands meet, a voice echoes in your head. Mother. Mother. Mom. 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 As your eyes flicker open, you see a small face looking at you, shaking you awake. His small hands on your shoulders. Mom. Bad dream. Bad dream. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
You pull him close. Most precious thing in the world. And with that, we shall begin.
All right.
Okay. So that was the thing.
Let's recap where when things happened, yes.
So we broke the world and restarted.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Traveled a bit. Picked up a Fazzle Whip.
Instead of a fizzle whip.
This is true.
Yup. You're a more cohesive unit. Oz is
Somehow.
undead.
Wait, are we doing a full recap?
I'm just kind of
This is
going
a
over
short
it for all
recap.
details.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's been a
I
long
have-
time, man.
Sure.
You know, dragons, ship captured, boo-doo-doo-boo-doo. Find yourself with Crow, but this time, you know, you are on much better terms. Okay, as you've traveled with Eleanor and Black Joe for a while. So, that has helped. And now, a plan has been created in which you plan on attacking a very high up member on both sides, actually. In order to create a disturbance in which you can place one or more people in with the guards, and hopefully at that point find a way to get to the young king and then figure out what is actually going on. Most of you went to the Dust District in order to try and find the source of the main guard armor, which, thanks to Cabbage, you were successful in
Heck
doing. You were told to come back at night in order to pick everything up. Meanwhile, our two holy adventurers
Got shot in the foot by Black Joe.
Holy Adventurers plus
Essentially.
one.
were unable to control Black Joe. through indecision. Things happened. A man was kidnapped.
Someone was punched.
2 guys were punched and knocked out.
Yeah, it was 2.
And you all kind of met back up in order to discuss things. But about the time you arrived, you would have heard a splashing sound and seen something emerging from the moon pool.
I like to think I moved.
And that is where we left off.
It's definitely a something.
It's definitely a something.
And it's definitely
And
something.
it's a moving.
Yeah, sort of moving.
Moving in the moon pool.
Oh yeah.
So, as you guys kind of approach it.
Hold on, I need to roll something.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I didn't take a shot.
Fair.
Roll for gun.
All right.
roll for trigger discipline.
Stick a pod shot at it.
Roll for
No,
violence.
I'm raising my rifle at it, but I'm not shooting just yet.
But yeah, as you approach it, you kind of it is familiar. Sort of. It's been a while since you've seen this. In fact, since this all began, you see a twisted black creature. Yeah. It seems about halfway transformed. Long claws. This would be you would recognize it as the creatures that were being spawned by Pride, but this one is kind of something is stopping it from fully becoming this sort of killing machine that you fought earlier.
Well, that looks grotesque.
And it's literally just like clawing its way out of the pool at this point. You guys
Wait,
like,
what thing again? Remind me what we fought when?
So essentially the first time Pride came out, Pride possesses people, corrupts people, and just kind
Oh,
of
this
turns
is
them
part of
into,
the like retconned universe.
yeah.
Okay, the players have not actually fought this thing.
Of course, it's part of the
No,
retcon
no.
universe.
Everything has been.
Well, yeah, no, like you have not, like you have the characters.
I was
have
thinking about
fought it.
something else entirely. I was
Players-
thinking about that flesh demon thing.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Okay,
This is,
wrong thing.
This is very much so. Like the characters themselves have fought these. You have not.
Okay.
And even when you fought them, it was more of a
My character doesn't know what this is.
no. Let me say, you wouldn't know. Bison wouldn't know. Fazlip wouldn't know.
Or would he?
No, he never fought them.
No, he wouldn't.
But maybe he does.
Pause chat.
Somehow.
Because you
Maybe.
just hear Eleanor go, "Oh, poor thing." Should probably
Do I have
put it out
permission
on
to shoot this
YouTube.
thing?
Pause under his breath. Permission granted.
I got one, yes. Anyone else?
Slowly, just kind of. It's as it gets closer and you kind of get a look at it. Its face is like twisted in pain at this point.
Yeah, okay, I'm putting this thing down. I'm shooting
Definitely
it.
just put it out of
Out of its misery.
It's like, nah. Do I even roll for attack for this?
Yes.
Okay. Let me pull up the specs for the actual rifle for this. because this is the new one.
I'll laugh if you miss.
I mean, if it's getting
God
close,
damn it. Leave
$20.
pineapples. Oh, there's another pizza down there. Motherfucker.
Okay. I
hate.
used. Okay, so that's a 22 to hit.
Okay. You fire, and then you guys hear the rifle go off, and then all of a sudden you just see this like large. I don't know if you guys would remember this. You would see a large black wolf appear out of this thing's shadow.
I still have a second shot, so
The bullet,
as
Hold
far
on,
as
hold on,
I'm
hold on, hold on.
concerned, I'm in combat.
the bullet hits the wolf.
Okay, do I roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. I'm just using D&D Beyond for this. That's a 12 piercing damage.
Cool. Trying to think.
I don't remember.
Well, because
Oh no.
I know Vyzen wouldn't know. Ben wouldn't know.
Is it in
That's
deep
a pizza
shadow
on a
mode yet?
pineapple. People always talk about pineapple on pizza. That's pizza on
boy.
pineapple.
Essentially, only the people
worse.
that would have been there from the beginning would know what this is. But like, it just kind of like it appears and just starts standing guard.
Would we know what this is?
You
No,
would.
I don't think so.
It's been a while, and I it's one of those things. I think you may have only met them like once or twice.
Oh, it's them. Okay.
We didn't meet them in this timeline at
No,
all.
we didn't. We've never met them in this timeline.
No, you do because you still went through that fight.
What
Because
fight?
this was
Which
after
fight?
that. Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
I said you've only met them one or twice, so I don't know. Like I honestly don't think you would remember them.
In that case, I'm shooting again.
So wait, it's the little girl and the mother,
Alpha and
right?
Omega?
No. No. This is not Alpha and Omega. Like this is like essentially you have this twisted creature. You saw this essentially it's a giant dire wolf that's just made of shadow that just came out of her actual shadow and is kind of standing there and it's like even as it's coming, as these bolts are hitting it, like you're watching like splashes of just pure black thrown back as it's and there's just like a pool of just black emanating at this thing's feet. And it's just kind of sitting there growling as it takes these bullets.
Y'all gonna jump in on this, or am I gonna have to solo this?
Us just kind of goes. I don't think it's trying to hurt us.
As you raise the rifle again, Joe literally grabs the end of it, pushes it down, and goes, and turns to Vyzen and goes, "Brother, listen.
I'm listening.
No, not to the wolf. To listen to the wolf."
Oh my!
That was the best bison thing in D&D.
The wolf.
The wolf, bro. The wolf. Oh.
Yes, I'm listening. No, the thing you could do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that kind of listen. Ah.
He's taken after his brother.
I love it.
My leg. It appears you want help. I think that means shoot it.
I take another shot.
Ah,
This time I swapped out ammo types, so now I'm doing lightning damage instead.
Are you shooting at the ground?
No, I'm shooting it.
No, Black Joe has it
Joe's
pointed to
holding
the
her
ground.
barrel
Black
down.
Joe
Remember?
literally got your gun pointed to the ground.
All right, I pull up my pistol.
Oz just goes, okay, and steps in front of Ben, and just goes,
sorry.
hold on.
wait.
Sorry.
Half
sorry.
cover doesn't mean anything. I can still shoot over you.
Sorry. It said help her. My bad.
So not the wolf. So we can shoot the wolf. Oh.
No!
No!
Who is her?
You
The thing
know,
the wolf came out of.
Yeah.
Are we not fighting here? Is
We're
that
not
I wouldn't
fighting
say.
here.
I
You
don't-
guys are kind of all arguing, and then you just hear a voice. Ahem.
Looking.
Sounds like
Where?
Just behind you. And you all kind of slowly turn, and you just see Crow standing there.
That sounded familiar.
Oh yeah.
Do you think maybe I should handle what crawls out of my moon pool? Maybe.
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
sure.
No one was moving.
But it takes me a bit to get here.
I know, and how did
When I
no one
get
see
move
here,
what's
you're
the gun.
shooting at. I don't even know what it is, but
Exactly. Shoot first, ask questions later.
not if it comes out of the moon pool.
I don't know what that thing is.
Neither do I. But I'd like to ask questions,
Hmm.
considering I only know of 2 other things that have ever come out of that thing.
Why do you
I'm
have
gonna pick
coming
up
out?
this scope and put it close to the wolf to play with.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It just kind of nuzzles its head and kind of slowly starts to push him away.
Oh,
It's fine.
well, okay. So Ben put away the pistol.
Fine. Put away the
So-
pistol. Still the rifle.
Why'd you have a moon pool that just creates things?
Doesn't it? Destroys them.
Then why are things climbing out of it?
Yeah, that.
But that's what I'd like to find out.
And you said this happened more than once?
You've met my 2 bodyguards, correct?
They came from the moon pool?
Yes.
Huh.
But those were gifts from the god. This one I was not told of.
Cool.
Kind of nods his head, slowly turns away.
Takes a great deal of shadow magic to be able to survive traveling in this thing. So,
Oz kind of walks over to the wolf. Oz steps back.
That's a fair reaction.
Oz slowly steps back.
What'd you think it was gonna do? Lick you?
I mean, no, but like, didn't expect it to get hostile.
We've been hostile.
It's protecting a thing.
I didn't raise a gun at him.
I'm still
Yeah,
mad.
but you're part of us, and I shot it. So, by extension, you are in a hostile stance towards the thing?
Yes, I know.
you
guilty
said you're
by
still mind linked
association.
to it.
Yeah, am I still mind linked to it, or did it?
Yeah, it's just kind of repeating it, and like with you being it took a bit, but you can this thing is barely holding on. It's that sort of situation where the only reason it's currently still standing is one goal: protect.
That's a good
Uh,
doggo.
Visor will walk forward with one hand outstretched. We're like, we're here to help. What do you need? The flesh.
Pride.
It said pride.
And like as it says that, it just kind of collapses and just dissipates back into her shadow. Oh, sorry, it's shadow.
Doggy! What happened to it?
Pride got to her, huh?
It seems like it.
I don't know. My mind just the way you described, the way you said it, my mind just went like, imagine like, bride. She said bride. Bride. She said it.
We all start freaking out. I draw my blades.
Cutting bolt!
Fireball go.
Sneak attack.
Continue.
So I'm assuming then these are the things that Pride's been making.
Yep.
Yeah, we've
Is that
seen
why?
it before. Well, not to this degree.
This one seems more further along.
Yeah, more or less actually.
This looks exactly like the thing that I fought in the other universe, doesn't it? The thing I punched.
You punched a lot of things.
That is true. You have punched a lot of things.
There was a flesh blob that I punched that should have sucked me in and didn't because I rolled high.
No.
No, this is different.
Okay.
These are the things that Pride makes. You would have only seen them in this universe.
This is what Orin saw.
Yeah, this is what Orange saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said this one, but this one is like the others were like lanky and kind of,
Okay.
more fun. It's
Question.
like this one is still human. It's just
Incomplete.
incomplete.
Question.
Make us whole, Isaac. Make
Uh,
us whole.
Saying that we've dealt with these, like, turned, I guess, humans in a way, or these creatures. Have we like ever reversed the process? Have we cured them before?
Oh no, like those ones are fully turned. Like those are just
Okay.
straight up killed these things.
So that means this is our first like mid or halfway.
Oh god, they are,
Yeah.
Neil. I hate it.
Interesting.
Essentially.
Okay.
Oh god, I hate it.
Oh
So it's
gosh.
half a mob, half human.
Essentially.
Sorta.
God.
Half dog, half human.
No.
Mm.
Wendy, no.
I didn't hear what she said.
She said half dog, half human.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh god, no.
Stop!
What?
So, well, she kind of cracks her neck and goes, looks like I got some work to do.
You can reverse this.
Maybe. Like I said, whatever this is, it has some very powerful shadow magic weaved into it. Which is why it hasn't turned.
I see.
If I can enhance it, I may be able to separate it.
Oh.
And being as the thing would be equivalent to a small baby, I think we can probably kill it quite easily.
Probably. Let's go with probably.
Now,
That's
the
good
question
to know.
is, what sort of creature lies underneath this?
It's a great question.
Because if I fully awaken something that has a hound of
Slap
home
you.
attached to it, we may be in a lot of trouble.
Right.
Oh, we may get a powerful ally.
Unfortunately, the ones we've encountered before, they were fully turned and, well, they were just monsters. That was very hard to tell here.
Man, the problem isn't the creature, it's more of what has the creature possessed,
Right.
and whether or not we can trust it. So, if any of you have any idea where this thing came from, I'm all ears.
Not a clue.
Would Oz know? By any chance?
I said you have seen and met the wolf.
Okay.
My biggest hint to you would be it was one of the cards.
God damn it!
What?
Hold on.
I know exactly what this is now.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
That means there's very few of us who would know.
Yes.
Yeah.
you're right.
Only 3 people of this party would know.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so far back.
Yep. It's way far back, but this also tells you where Pride got to.
Yeah, I
Oh.
threw away those notes because I
Hold.
I no longer had access to them.
I, however, still do. At least I
Okay.
should.
So if you can figure out who this is, then
My memory doesn't go back
Willing
that
to
far.
give me a few minutes?
This is why you take notes.
would it help if I say this is the one that traumatized you?
Traumatized whom? Me?
You?
Nope.
This is Wings?
It's coming back to me. Was there an
Damn
old
you.
man involved?
That was a different card.
Okay.
That would have
Filing
been her
through-
father.
I'm filing through. I remember the wolf.
I know
Falling
who
through
you're
my
talking
brain.
about. I can't remember her name's escaping me right now.
The laughs and muck. Why
It's
you
more,
laughing,
it's
Muck?
more or less. She just wants to know: do we trust this, or do I?
Yeah,
essentially
Valia's gonna
call
say
it
it's like Valia has a moment of realization because I'm gonna say it dawned on her finally.
Yeah.
Valia just goes, if I didn't miss my guess, and I'm not sure if I want to have or not, we can trust them.
Has Oz seen this card? I think he did.
It was the person who helped us in that fight.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay then, Oz knows exactly who this is.
Oh yeah, she did help you, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she enhanced our attacks to deal double damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus Graves,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So then Oz just goes, yeah. Now it all makes sense.
Can someone explain to me what's going on?
I'm sorry. I'm just. You paused, so my mind interpreted that as. So Oz just goes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where it
That's
stops.
it. Just
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah, send tweet.
Yes, and tweet. That's it. That's all you need.
Yes.
Yes.
You probably did.
Yeah, I know you did. You definitely did.
I'm glad we're all on the same page now.
I also remember
Are
that
we?
demon saying, "No
The
one
people that
wants to
matter.
pick
No, just
me."
kidding.
Cabbage tried to steal the leader's panties, not specifically this person's.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, she never did find her bedroom.
That's when Cabbage died immediately and got brought back to life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. But yeah. So she kind of looks at you and goes, "So you're saying we can trust this, but you tried to kill it?"
When
To be fair, we didn't try to kill it. Ben did.
before
I have
we
no
took.
idea what's going on. Can someone please explain to me what is happening here?
If you would all
Okay.
stop cutting me off, I would love to.
Good.
Please do.
Hey guys, look, Bisco's dancing.
Who even let him through the door?
I'm not even that mad that I was getting cut off, and I know it's how online D&D works, but I really just wanted to play off that.
That was so good, though. I feel like that was a Valia thing, too.
That was definitely volume. Yep.
I love that. We're keeping that as
when
canon.
we first took off on our journey, well, Cabbage, Oz, and I, and a couple others, we had run into her and some other in a group that we were going to work for. This would have been before we met most of you. She helped
that-
us in our, assuming this is who I believe it is, she helped us in our initiation, so to speak. And I don't really like what that implies if this is in fact her.
Do I even want to know what type of group? You know what? Never mind. You're saying we can trust her.
If, like I said, as long as I didn't miss my guess, yes. I wanted to say she was a Valkyrie of some kind.
She was related to some warrior person. Either she was the warrior person. I don't remember fully.
Yes.
Yes.
She fought with us. That's it.
She is related to warrior people, and she is a warrior. Yes.
Perfect.
Her name is Freya.
I love being unassociated to
Did-
this.
Do you really, Spath?
All right.
The struggle. I'm glad you're enjoying your suffering.
So, I will do what I can. I'll let you know when she's stable.
Please and
Till
thank you.
then,
Thanks.
carry on with your plan.
Right. So we have a hostage?
Oh yeah, that.
Unfortunately.
And you, like at this point, Crow, you kind of watch as Crow kind of snaps her finger, and two people kind of show up, and they kind of lift up this creature and just walk off. And I think the thing isn't even fighting back. Crow just kind of hovers away.
I didn't think he would go back that far. Wow.
And Eleanor just kind of looks at you and goes, "Wait, I guess now that that's taken care of, how did everything go?"
You already know how it went with, if you were talking to Joe, so.
Yes.
How'd the rest of you do?
We got kicked out of a shop, but we got some info.
And apparently we're able to get the actual materials to make the armor tonight.
Excellent.
But before that, there were some complications. Oz smiles.
Yes, there were.
Define complications.
Well...
Let's just say Oz here is definitely not going to be helming any negotiations in the future.
You let him helm a negotiation?
I was trying to be nice. I wanted to do something different for a change. It obviously did not work.
It was fun for me.
Did we not learn anything from that seaside where we got thrown out of 3 different bars because of him?
I mean...
Yeah, I really like the second bar, too!
I mean... Look,
I was more partial to the first.
Listen,
Each their own.
so like... I'm
least I have good
slowly
penmanship.
realizing... I'm slowly realizing that this timeline... Oh, not timeline. This time... You know, that would have been weird. This time is not like how it was back when I was fully alive. I'll say that much right now. A lot of things are weird. I don't like
just
this.
think it's you, sir. I think
It's
you're
not.
just off.
You're what?
Just. I'm,
It's because
you
your
know,
face is weird.
but you got what you needed.
Doubtful, and yes.
All right. So, both missions were a sounding success then.
Sure.
Actually, it was Cabbage that came in quite handily with this particular win, so let's hand it to her. Congratulations.
I agree.
Welcome,
She
welcome.
literally did all the work.
I was a babysitter.
And how, pray tell, did you do that?
Well,
being her.
yeah.
I'm not sure. He just made me. He wasn't paying.
Oh, so you tried on lingerie for him?
Yeah.
Well, well. At least somebody here has some charm.
Agreed.
I didn't know.
I
there
I
was
take
such a
offense
thing.
to that.
What do you? I'm
Polly.
sorry, buddy. I assure you, if you were there, you would have been able to do the same thing. Unfortunately, you two are. I must apologize for that one.
Every time he's been around, you're always been there to keep him in check. We don't exactly know how it works when you're not around.
Well,
We do now.
Yeah.
Joe, please explain to them the actual plan. And Joe kind of steps forward, and he had his head drooped, and just kind of looks at you. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
He's not.
I'm mind linked with him. He's not.
He goes, and he kind of you watch as like he reaches into his robe that he's still wearing, and you see him pull out the book that you guys had signed and hand it to Eleanor.
At least we have that.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't really want to talk about it, honestly.
And I'm assuming you replaced it with the one I gave you to replace it with? So, yes. And we were able to get Andrew out safe and sound. Yes.
Excuse me?
Wait.
That was the plan from the start.
Did you use these two as bait?
And as far as they're aware, the only one who assaulted anyone was the Ra monk, who was clearly being pursued by these two brave individuals in order to try and save this high-ranking member of the Raw Clerics. Yes, dear. It all went according to plan.
I am just simply impressed.
I am simply not.
That's clever.
Huck reaches into his pouch and pulls out his flask.
Well done.
So this was more or less just Trojan horse.
Oh, yes.
Well
The one
done.
problem was I needed anyone going in there to be unaware of the current situation, as I needed to make them seem surprised.
That's a real underhanded thing you just did. I approve.
I'm impressed.
Sort of my specialty.
I like it.
Now, unfortunately, if we don't do this quickly enough, those guards may end up dead. Being as they're sort of being blamed in helping concoct this kidnapping.
So who is this person
Oh,
that we
this is
have
Andrew.
acquired?
This is... And she kind of like dumps the halfling out of the bag, who's still unconscious. This is Andrew. He's
Was this part of the plan?
a high-ranking member of the Raw Clerics. And also he sort of well, he works for me.
So was this part of the plan?
Yes.
He didn't seem too kind about hearing about what you had planned.
Oh, well, yes, because he's kind of monitored at all given times.
Ah,
It's fair.
Thus, the only time he can speak freely is in a place where they can't see him.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. Neil is annoyed. Ben Brooker is pleased. Ah!
This is good. Both Ethan and Oz are pleased.
Unfortunately, you guys are kind of easy to read sometimes.
Too easy.
It
But
happens.
outside of that, rather sound mission. We can get the information we need from Andrew once he wakes up. But Andrew kind of goes, I have presents for everyone. Sort of why I had to kind of disappear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just I figured everyone, it's kind of a thank you for traveling with me so long. And some of them are from Crow, some of them are from me.
Hawk is still drinking.
And well, it's just let's just give you all the presents. Let's start with you, Volia. Please step forward so everyone can see you and your lovely box. And she holds out a box.
I hope you understand how
Flashback
all
to the
this sounds.
pendant.
And Valia steps forward.
Oz just kind of crosses his
a
arms.
finely crafted wooden box, probably like a foot by foot cube.
And Valia steps forward to take the box.
Oh God.
1.0, new timeline.
New timeline.
Pendants, a realm reborn.
There you go.
And you open the box.
Yep.
And you see a small vial.
I pull out the vial.
Now that first off, it was quite expensive. But with that, you can put that on. Well, you put half of it on a magic item, and you drink the other half. When you do, it should bolster your clerical powers and allow you to absorb any sort of item that you absorb the attuned item, negating its properties, and if we're lucky, give them some of yours.
Huh, okay. Not that I'm not thankful or anything about this, but this is a very big box for a vial.
Yes, I figured everyone should have the same size box.
Okay, I fair.
Okay.
Seems a tad bit
I
wasteful,
mean, it
but
just
alright.
seemed fair, right?
No, that's fine. I get it.
But I'm sorry, did I offend you?
No, not at all. I mean this genuinely. I understand.
And out of character, I couldn't remember if we solved the gauntlet thing.
We did, but we didn't. We got a belt, remember?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you switched it out.
yeah, that's fine. So you can just if there's ever an item that I want to have this but not be attuned to it. That's essentially what it does.
Yeah, I added this on. I had a feeling.
Cool.
So it's essentially just quote unquote an extra achievement slot, but permanent. I mean, now, Mr. Dark, Dreary, and Undead.
That's me. Oz walks up.
Who else could that be referring to?
You're right.
Not much
yes.
else in the way of descriptions for anything else.
I get it.
Wait, he's on that?
I was just face palms. Yes, Eleanor.
Come get your box.
Oz walks up, takes the box. and
Clearly,
opens
what I
it.
use this on is the ferret pants.
Oh yes.
Very
Oh
clear.
yes.
You open it.
Mhm.
You
It explodes.
You see
Yeah.
it explodes. No,
It's a mimic.
Oh, I can only dream.
you see this kind of dark cloak. And like as you pick it up, you guys kind of all see these two tendrils kind of fall next to it.
Ooh.
Oh.
She goes, now this is actually a gift from Crow.
Oh.
This is a cloak of displacement.
I see.
And now
We killed horse.
We killed the horse. That's what I was thinking. Like, wait a minute.
now Crow has many displacer beasts at her disposal. When they get old and die, their parts get used for things like these cloaks.
I see.
It'll make you harder to hit.
Yeah, it essentially until you've been hit, as long as you're attuned to this, it would make any attack on you much harder to hit you. Now, once they hit you, it sort of dispels the effect. It does this by sort of imagine it.
It makes the enemies see double.
Cool.
Sort of. It's sort of. It's like you're like 2 feet in front of you, or to the, or quite simply, it's quite strong.
I see.
So yeah,
Okay.
I said, yeah, cloak of displacement.
Yep.
Read up on it.
Very useful.
Very simple.
Okay.
Yeah, very useful, very powerful.
Very simple too.
There it is. The cloak of displacement.
Now,
Okay. Cool.
this one. Oh, this one is. This one cost me quite a bit. Look, I had to sell some artifacts I didn't want to sell for this one, but I'm so excited for it.
Oh, that looks cool.
Mr. Fuzzlewhip, please.
Oh,
step
that's
forward.
me.
It happens to be you, yes.
Yes. That's me. Not you. Me.
This is true.
Wait,
I
she
go
hands you
pick-
your box.
Bisco grabs the box and shakes it.
And it sounds large and heavy.
It falls to the floor. I open it as Bisco crawls into the box.
As you open it, you see what is essentially an owlbear kigurumi.
Alright.
What?
Now, an owlbear onesie, essentially.
Oh my.
Oh my
Owlbear
God.
just gets better.
For
Now,
It's perfect.
to match the owlbear, okay.
yeah. Now, something I should tell you is it sort of will forever bind to you once you put it on.
I'm already putting it on before you finish.
Wait. I like as he puts it on, it just kind of and now he's fully dressed as his owl bear.
Oh.
Can I have you roll a d20, please? It's also sort of cursed.
7.
Okay. 7.
7.
Nice.
Sort of cursed. Nice.
Sort of cursed.
Well, it kind of drives people insane in different ways. Hopefully he's all. You know what? Why even bother? He wasn't all right before he put it on. Really, could this make it any worse?
Yes.
That depends.
There's workable insanity, and then there's unworkable insanity. I mean, Oh
Huh.
boy.
Quite the situation.
What kind of curse is this?
It's less a curse and more of the chemicals that are used to give it its special properties. Sort of, they bleed into the blood and drive you crazy.
Did you use mercury?
A little bit, just a tiny bit,
Got it.
along with some poisonous mushrooms and other herbs and
Oh,
spices.
winning
Ah.
combination. That.
He'll be fine. He's a big boy.
Literally huge.
Yes.
There you go. There's your actual curse. Otherwise, because of how this thing fucking worked, essentially, I had to graft them onto your character.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
So, like, if you look at your feet, you now have 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You have the dragon hide feet, and then you have a dragon roar. So essentially, like,
Oh, he got both of those things. That's awesome.
yeah. And the dragon roar, essentially, the way we're gonna do this, like, it takes an action. Use it as much as you want, but once they make the save, they're immune, sort of situation.
Yeah, essentially, you can just fear people.
Yep. You just have you now have like a fear,
Huh.
essentially.
Except
Yeah.
he's an owlbear instead of a dragon.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
awesome.
he's a drow bear.
Listen,
Yeah,
owlbear is a
but
combination of
it
two
is-
things. We don't
like,
need to throw a third thing in
You
there.
kind of, and like as he's like moving his arms, you kind of see it, like it's very intricate. Like you're like, is that like an actual owlbear skin or what's going on there?
Wow. That
yeah.
is a question.
The only thing I can equate this to is a Selkie more. Or actually, I think it's just a Selkie.
But yeah, that's.
Huh.
I thought it'd be fun for him.
You know what? It is. That's for sure.
But it looks so lovely on you. Hawk, you're next, please.
All right. He steps forward, takes the box.
Now, before you open it, yours is also very slightly cursed.
Of course it is.
Huh.
Open the box.
You see a midnight blue cloak that is shimmering with energy. So it's essentially like this midnight blue cloak, and you see kind of like every once in a while you see like jolts of like bright blue just kind of down the cloak.
And it's your color too.
Cross is being attacked right now. And he's okay with this.
You're right, I am.
See?
I think, if I'm guessing correctly, I know exactly what that does, and it's awesome.
Hold up.
Now this
I like it.
is a chaos storm cloak.
Oh.
While attuned to this,
Aha.
yes. While attuned to this, you are resistant to thunder and lightning. And you are able to cast lightning bolt from it, actually.
Okay.
The problem comes in the fact that after you cast lightning bolt, there is a small chance you may get shot, it sometimes will just kind of teleport you, and then
Sorry, what?
Mm.
Huh.
and then when that happens, it kind of sparks and shocks everything.
Alright, now this spell.
So what you're saying is, if I cast a spell, I'll be randomly teleported, and everything around me gets shocked.
Only sometimes.
If you
There's
can
like
find
a
a way to control that, that'd be cool.
So,
there's like a
if you do decide to
1/3
cast
chance.
lightning, make sure you're nowhere near any of us.
Well, I don't think it
That's
matters
cool.
because I could warp to you.
Yeah,
It
kind
depends
of
on how far you warp, I guess. Yeah.
it's usually about 25 feet.
Oh,
Hmm.
so the range of most of our attacks. Got it.
Perfect.
But like I said, lightning bolt, thunder and lightning resist.
Roughly.
Use that
I guess the
sparingly.
pros
That-
outweigh
that's
the
useful.
cons.
Is this
Yeah,
like erratic
yeah.
quest from Divinity?
I mean, to be fair, I think Cabbage and Ben are the safe ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like,
essentially,
if I
like what you can cast lightning bolt once per long rest.
Okay.
Thunder poke.
If you're feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Is that actually an item I can look up, or?
Yes. As long as you have homebrew on, you.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
a homebrew one. Yeah.
Lightning is really nice, though. I'll say that much. It's a really good spell.
Yes.
What's the name of it again?
Chaos Stormcloak.
Thank you.
I think it's just gonna look really sick on your character, honestly.
It honestly does.
What was the name of my outfit?
Yours doesn't, like I said, yours doesn't technically have an item name because I literally give
Oh.
because it is specific to dragons.
Yeah.
I had to literally put them on your character.
Oh, okay. There it is.
So you already have you've had all yours since like 10
But
this
yeah.
morning.
Okay.
Nice.
The technical name of the thing you have, though, is the Owlbear Kigurumi.
Yeah, it's just an the owlbear outfit. I was gonna call it King of the Bears, the Owl Bears, because he's now just he's literally a Goliath dressed as an owl, which is about the size of a normal owl bear.
I like
Yep.
it.
Like I said, Silky.
Did you just say
Is it a
Smokey like
therianthrope
Smokey the
or
Bear?
is it a lycanthrope?
Owl bear wear, yes. Now,
Owlberry-anthrope.
for you, my dear,
Hmm.
my dear rabbit, please step forward. Cabbage.
She steps forward.
No, unfortunately, yours couldn't fit in the same box as everyone else, so I'm sorry.
What happened to the equality?
Yeah, what with the equality?
It doesn't fit. All right. I am sorry. And she pulls out this like long box.
Ooh.
She goes, for you.
What if I wanted a long box?
She goes up to it,
Shut up.
gives it a little tap. And
As you tap it, you guys kind of see frost kind of off the box.
Oh.
Okay, she jumps back a little bit. She's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, sorry, it's slightly cold.
Is
Are
it
these like
definitely?
are these like frost arrows or something?
Please open it.
Okay, she goes back and tries to open it.
You open it. You see a silver bow. It's kind of got like this kind of snowflake pattern to it,
Even
and there's like
better.
a soft mist kind of coming off of it.
Ooh.
Nice arrows.
As you pick it up, it's cold to the touch.
Chill touch.
Now this was a sort of collaboration between me and Crow. It is called the Frost Longbow of the Moon.
Ooh.
It has 5 charges. You can expend 2 of them to create an arrow of ice. If that arrow of ice hits a target, the target is encased in ice and restrained. Takes a bit to break free from that ice. Pretty strong. But that arrow can also freeze a 10 sort of arrow space to make it difficult to cross.
You cut out a little bit there. 10-foot what?
10 foot. It's a 10-foot circle.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, she hits a target, they're restrained. If she misses a target or shoots it at like the floor, she can create like a 10-foot circle of difficult terrain.
Okay.
Just
Um,
make it side.
Yep. And for a single charge, you can make yourself to cold damage. Now this is when the fun part. This one took a bit. Also for a single charge, you can essentially make ice cleats.
Ice.
Yes. They'll let you climb up walls.
Ice cleats.
That's interesting. Very cool.
I heard that as ice cream.
Yeah,
So,
well,
I
that's
heard
what I
that.
Slightly
first time.
disappointed.
I heard both, and I was trying to figure out which one it was.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Frostbow of the Long Moon. I think it's Frostbow of the Long Moon +1. As long as you have homebrew stuff on.
Sick.
Yeah, edit it.
Yep. Figured that would be a fun one.
She takes a long. She observed the bowl for a little bit, and then she thanks her. She goes,
And for you, the brains of the operation, my dear lizard friend.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
I thought you were talking to Valio again.
I mean, she
No.
is pretty smart.
Flattery will get you far.
I thought
So
so.
she is what seems to keep you all together.
For the most part, yeah.
I would say so.
that is not wrong.
Yep.
She is more your guiding sun.
That definitely sounds fancier than guiding light.
Anyways,
She shines
what
much
you got for
brighter
me?
than a light. Anyway, yes,
Right.
please step forward and get your box.
All right, let me just toddle on over here and just like waddling very slowly.
No, you're toddling. Your words.
So, what you got?
As you open the box, you
Explodes.
see
It explodes.
That's the one.
you see a book and you see a key.
I look at the book if there's like a latch or anything on it.
I mean, there's like a small latch, but it's more like a leather bound sort of like loop to keep it shut than like an actual
I know
key latch.
exactly what you're talking about, but this is Ben. So, a book?
Oh yes, it's sort of scribblings I thought might be useful to you. It's sort of my alchem. I guess it's just an alchemist manual, really. It will help you in making potions. That was just
Oh,
more sort
okay.
of icing on the cake. The key, however, well, I feel like it's time you had your own workspace, right?
I like the sound of this.
Like I said, the book was more of a. It felt right to give you information if I'm sending you out on your own. The key works much similar to mine.
Ooh, I'm already liking this idea.
It will allow you to, create your own sort of workspace. I was able to kind of integrate a sort of time warp to it.
Fascinating.
The-
Have to talk
it-
more
it
about
can-
that later.
It tends to drain on the user, but it will let you get things done if you're having a pinch.
All right.
So yes.
Hmm.
So
Well,
you'll
no.
have Alchemist Manual, which has some various potions.
I
and
figured that's
stuff.
what you were giving me.
Yep. And then the other one is it's essentially just the work key. Like I found the Artificers workbook, but it's like it's more bits and pieces, and that's something when I at some point I wanted to kind of discuss with you and just kind of go over that. It's got some neat little like construction costs and stuff, but essentially it's a pocket dimension key.
Yep. Yeah, I read the full thing, so I know what
Okay.
you're talking about. The whole dice thing is mind-boggling, to be honest. So I kind of
Yeah, like I said, it's not like I'm not using it verbatim. It's more of it had a lot of like things that we were kind of iffy on, like work time and all that. That was
Yeah,
more what I was
yeah.
looking at it for.
Okay.
Like I said, we can talk about that at some
Indeed.
point if you wish.
I'm already looking at the mixtures.
Yeah, and some of those are cool.
Yeah. Virulent brew already has my attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking through that. I saw that one. I'm like, you're gonna fuck with someone with that one. Someone's gonna die
mean-
from that.
How many people walk around with Identify ready?
In this party?
Excellent.
One.
Anyway, and now the piece of resistance. My almost brother-in-law, Faison, please come receive your gift.
Python steps forward. I'm not sure how I feel about this gift giving. Isn't it usually the brother-in-law giving it to the, you know what? Hand it over.
That was pretty good.
Like
I will
Christmas
say.
all over again. What is
You're ha-
Christmas, anyways?
What
Your
is
head-
Christmas?
You're handing the
Yes.
box.
Bison sniffs the box.
Because of course he does.
Give it a
Makes
good
sense.
sniff.
It smells cedary.
Ooh.
Bison excitedly
Mm,
invigorated by the cedary smell.
That's a good
Yes,
smell.
it contains a small pebble.
Wait, probably better than that, right?
Bison stares at the pebble for a moment, his face contorting from his childlike smile into more of a frown, like a child given clothes for Christmas.
Please.
You got
please.
socks.
No, he got coal.
He looks up to her and just says, "Oh no, he got to you too."
Don't worry, it's a magical pebble. You just have to pick it up.
As he goes to pick up the pebble, he says, "That's what he told me when I was 5 too."
As you pick up the pebble, can I have you make a charisma saving?
oh my god!
You said charisma saving throw?
Mhm.
That is a 15. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, Oh, sorry, that would be a 16.
Uh-huh.
Still
Oh,
not
that's
high
good.
enough. Her DC's 18.
Great.
This is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. This
The
pebble,
orb of distraction.
Is it even
Yeah,
more?
Come.
Is it even more beautiful than tea?
oh yes, this
Oh my god!
Blasphemous.
This thing is a mighty weapon.
this pebble is the most beautiful, precious thing you've ever seen in your life. You would give this up nothing.
There's no way.
Bison, are you okay?
I have just received this pebble, but if anything were to happen to it, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
I think, guys, I think I had this spelled wrong. Bison, I'm going to need that back.
No,
Bison, give it here.
it's mine.
Yes.
Joe, please retrieve the pebble from your mother.
Bison shoves it in his mouth.
That was. And she pulls out a shotgun. Bison, give me the damn pebble. Joe, we're gonna have to beat it out of him. Joe, he watches Joe cracks his knuckles.
It's gone wrong. It's gone wrong.
Brother, I'm sorry.
Bison swallows.
No.
You think that will stop me, brother?
He's
I
gonna
will
make a
beat you
puppet
till
out
you
of you,
beat-
motherfucker. Clench tight.
Spit it out, brother. Prepare for a fight.
So Ben's gonna go over to the bar and grab himself a seat and a drink and just watch.
Oz just kind of
Yeah, I'll join you.
seeing this. Oz just kind of just looks to his cloak. That's his cloak is really
Hold
cool.
up my glass of gin,
Joe-
toasts them,
That'd be a
start
good thing.
drinking it slowly.
Yep.
Joe steps up to you and goes, "Last chance."
Oh.
God.
I like to just mention I
God.
swallowed. What more do you want from me?
Give me the pebble
Bison swallows the pebble.
or prepare. for a
Oh, I
fight."
see what you did.
It's a kidney stone.
I rolled a d20 for this. I rolled a 4. He swallows
That's
the
all
pebble.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
All right.
It's a kidney stone now.
Mm,
I think you can call to draw your hands, brother.
Joe's like, how do you
Draw
wanna do
your
this?"
hands.
Takes out some paper.
We'll do this the hard way.
I can go down your throat or up your butt, your choice.
Bison assumes the fighting stance.
I thought you were gonna say Bison assumes the position.
I also like how you said that with a question mark.
He Joe steps up, he takes a deep breath, puts his palms out, goes,
What?
"We shall fight."
I'm having boys circle around above them, just like waiting to deploy the cure wounds that I have ready.
No, I'm gonna fuck with.
Prepare yourself, brother.
I'm playing with Bisco in a corner.
If you hold back, I will kill you.
I'm reading my book during
Wait,
most
what-
of this,
what did he
but just
do?
like
He held
eyeing
out
this occasionally.
Like he stretch, like you know that stretch out your hands, like palms out,
Oh, okay,
stretching
that
towards.
thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you now. No, he's doing more like this.
Oz kind of just sits on the floor.
He watches his eyes roll back into his head.
Oh shit! I forgot he's a freaking barbarian.
You just hear the doom music playing in the background.
What are you doing? He's assumed his palm stance. He's waiting on you to make the first move.
You know what? Visor run forward, summons his palms. Or summons
I thought you were gonna say Byron runs forward, then turns the fucking corner and runs away.
And he's gone.
You're summoning your hands.
I'm summoning the hands.
Okay. You guys watch as Visen's hands begin to ascend, and at that point, Blackjack goes, "That's all I needed." And you see a splash of a sort of blackish ichor kind of splash over Visen's shoulders as Joe slams a large potion bottle into his chest. At which point you see him chug a similar potion, and you watch as Visen's hands emerge. But these are Visen's normal hands. As they emerge, a sort of greenish fog kind of fills the space.
What is going on?
I don't
And
know.
then becomes his hands.
Mm,
Poison hand?
Visen, in your head, as your hands get summoned, as this potion gets slammed into your chest, you find yourself in your mind space. In that place where you're always drinking tea with the voice in your head.
Oh no, you ain't invading my tea space.
is this Pebble Space now?
Ah.
Pebble space. Pebble space.
But something's different. Something's there that has it always been? What is that door? And as you step forward, you place your hands on the door and you begin to push. And as you push, these doors are heavy. You don't seem to be able to open them by yourself. But a second pair of hands reach up, and you turn, and you see Black Joe there, and he pushes with you.
He's invaded your Pebble space.
How did you get in?
And as these doors open, you see a series of flashes. They zoom out, zoom around, and zoom into you. At which point, the figure that's always been there steps forward and goes, sips his tea, and goes,
Oh my god, he's actually drinking.
I guess it's time. You learn what those fists really can do. And your eyes open. You see your hands there, floating the green ichor of Dragon's Breath. From now on, you may choose the element of your fists.
Ooh.
While your mask is equipped, you have resistance to said element.
Okay.
No, that's cool.
Okay.
And this is, and I want to specify, this is literally any element. Your fists can do psychic, they can do thunder.
Whoa. I heard that right. My fist can do psychic damage?
Yes, you heard that right.
I can punch
Oh.
somebody's mind.
Yes.
Heck yes.
I'm
I
guessing
feel like
it
it's
can
most
do-
appropriate mainly
punch
just because of your
in
race.
flavors.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it can do earth,
This isn't like
Fire,
four.
wind,
Yeah, this isn't like just like the
water,
four elements.
heart.
This is all the flavors.
Even
So
if-
Theoretically, you
these-
can now punch in stabbing.
So if you technically
Not
roll
those
them,
flavors.
you
Elemental flavor.
They're the DLC flavors.
You have to pay $4.99 for those.
Elemental damage. It's not like, what is this? These are my fists of knives.
He turned into Wolverine.
It's so
Fist of
slashy.
Mercury.
Sorry, when you said all damage types, I was just assuming. That
I
means
was
you
at
can
all
hit him
elements.
from- that means you can,
Elemental damage types.
you can punch him in falling damage. I'm sorry.
You can punch in intelligence damage. New version of intellectual power.
At which point you kind of stand there, like looking at your new fists, and Eleanor steps over, puts her hand to your head, and casts a spell magic, and dispels the magic on the stone. God, that was a lot of work.
That
I
was
feel like you made it
entertaining.
more difficult than it needed to be.
Why do I feel like I just ate a rock?
Unfortunately, we needed him to summon his fists in order to fight somebody for that to work.
That was
I
cool.
just-
Fair enough.
I didn't expect him to eat the pebble.
Oh, it's just claps. It was a nice touch.
I'm gonna need some coffee.
Not tea?
I'm sorry, what?
That's
I'm
concerning.
assuming you're asking for coffee because you were gonna immediately throw it up.
He's got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Interesting.
Well, if we're looking for something that will make you throw up, may I recommend Crow's Special Brew? That bitch be strong.
I just assume that's like under the name of it.
No. She holds it up. She goes, "That's literally what it's called."
Love it.
I don't. Look, I thought we raised her right. Apparently not.
Oh my god.
It just goes, yeah, no, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
You know how hard it was to stop her from naming the black market the booty clap. The girl should think right. That's why we don't let 14-year-olds name things. Anyway,
Well, hold on. I think I can actually use this alchemist manual really quickly. Hold on. I'm gonna make something real quick. So I'm gonna be using the manual to create a dizziness mixture. And I'm going to give it to the one that just swallowed a rock. All right. Actually, this only takes like 6 seconds to make if I'm reading this correctly, Fluffy. Yeah, it takes one like turn.
yes. Unless stated otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid.
And the effects of this are that whoever makes contact with the liquid starts to feel sick. So
So you like make you reach it in the book. You see him kind of like mix some stuff together and just splash it in your face.
all right. Try to throw up. It should work.
Right, you're extremely
So
dizzy.
for actual context for game mechanics, your speed is now 10.
Oh, cool.
You have disadvantage on all checks.
Is that a familiar feeling?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You have now a walking speed of 10 feet and have disadvantage on all checks of any kind.
Okay.
I just love the, oh, cool.
This is now something I can do.
He drinks it.
I feel like this
No, it was
you don't
splashed
even
in your
have,
face.
yeah, you don't even have to drink it. It's
Yeah,
just,
the one caveat is that it actually consumes spell slots.
yeah. So it takes a second level spell from him.
It does. That one in particular.
So there isn't, like, I would assume, like, with that, it would be like every turn after the first, it would be like spell DC. It's one of those things. It's not like specified, but
Yeah, hold
there's
on.
like,
I'm reading more. No, I'm not reading anything about like when these things
expire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing there.
Oh.
So just for something like that, I would say
Yeah.
it probably has a DC to it.
Yeah.
Of like,
Okay.
like you're guaranteed a turn. After that, it'd be your spell DC.
Yep. Okay. Let me find my spell save DC then.
And that one, I believe, is because it's charm based. So
All right. Save is I'm assuming Constitution, and it's 15.
that one would be charisma because charm based.
Oh. Okay. Good point.
Because immune to being charmed.
Yeah. Okay. And it's a charisma saving throw of 15.
So wait, what am I doing?
You're trying to throw up.
Okay, so charisma saving throw.
Yes.
I mean, would he even have to make a saving throw if he's trying to go with the effects of the spell of the potion?
Yeah.
No, like if he's not trying to like shake it off, he would.
Okay, cool.
Which is
Are
it
you
would
trying
just
to
be
throw
like,
this off, or are you trying to let it work its magic?
I would assume I'd let it work its magic.
you'd just be extremely like it would be like this. You're extremely dizzy and you just try to walk.
I gave you a vial of Epicap.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Well,
But yeah, eventually you would throw up the pebble. You no longer have
Gross.
a stone in your stomach. Wait. Seems everyone is enjoying their gifts.
Why did you
Um,
swallow it?
Yeah, seriously, that was really bizarre.
and kind of funny.
Look,
Yeah.
you try falling in love with a pebble in 3 seconds flat, and tell me you wouldn't swallow it too.
I mean,
I'll let you know
it's
when
a
it
rock.
happens.
I mean, usually it takes at least 3 dates.
What?
I just kind of nod and just slow turn to her. What?
Never mind. You'll figure it out when you're older.
I'm older than you.
When you're old.
Are
He's-
you?
He's right, you know. I think.
I can never tell your species age.
Me neither. Anyways, so I'm just gonna put this on the table. Literally, I take out my spare rifle, the still piercer. Who would like to learn how to use this? Because this is a spare, since I have a new one right here. I'm willing to give lessons for whoever wishes to learn how to use guns.
Hawk looks over. I'll bite.
Okay. Heh. So this is gonna take a while. Don't expect to be shooting stuff straight for a few days at least.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright.
Training with anything takes a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super complicated, but there's some nuances that you have to get used to.
All right.
I mean, after all, it is literally point and shoot.
Sir.
Okay. I can now say out of character that is in the works. We don't have to go over it every single time.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a slow process.
Yeah. So,
I've also
Oh,
been attuning to the cloak this entire time.
yeah, I'll actually send you the details for Still
So
Piercer.
have I.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to business. You guys said you had a package to retrieve, yes? Hello?
Who?
Yeah,
Hello.
free the
happened, sorry?
package.
Okay.
The armor.
Package. Right. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
The armor. The armor for Cusco.
The armor, Cusco. The armor. Oz just goes, yes. But I believe Cabbage has to go get it. I think. I don't know much of the
Well,
details.
that's it. Good.
You did
But,
say
we sent Andrew to go recover. So we got a bit of time till tonight.
Hmm.
At which point we lay out the plan.
Right, now that both of our plans apparently worked.
Yes. Did something? Oh, do you know what? Why doesn't everyone take some time to your new things and come and find me once you have retrieved everything? All right? Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys be ready to go if I give you time to play with your new toy?
Yes. All his eyes light up.
Oh, right then. I have a few more things I need to get ready. So, until tonight then. She heads off. I see her walk over to a door, pull out her key, and walk into her workstation. So, what is everyone's plans? You have a box to retrieve. You have a little bit of time. You have new things.
I believe Bison spends the next 30 minutes attempting not to puke out all of his guts.
It's fair.
Well, I mean, you could try and
Are you,
shake it off whenever you
like-
feel like it.
You're a monk. Can't you like disable that or something?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you. I'm pretty sure you could literally just.
Yeah, you just say nope. Or are you not high enough level for that yet?
I don't think I have a nope button yet.
Really? Huh.
I can actually add one effect to myself that's causing me to be charmed or frightened.
Yeah, it's a charm.
Oh, this is a charm?
Yeah, it's considered a charm.
Okay, then I guess I could. As it meditates and does this thing, then. Cool.
I like to imagine you're close your eyes, trying to meditate and everything. Now they're just.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Nope. Hold that back.
It's like it's making you think you're sick of it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Stay down. Stay. Nope.
Oh, nope.
And after you focus, you're like, the fuck was in that potion that it made me think I was. Why does everyone have to mess with my head?
Why does everyone want to mess with my head?
Yeah, you guys have a little bit of time. Just playing with your toys. Who's all going to retrieve the package?
Cabbage is probably gonna go because she wants to go get more panties.
Mhm. I would probably go with cabbage.
So we have Cabbage and Van
Vizon would go.
and Faizen. Cool.
Frazzle
Anyone else?
will fall asleep.
Would fall asleep? Is that what you said?
Yeah. And actually, with that, I think I'm gonna pass out. I'm tired.
Okay.
Honestly, that's fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, buddy.
Night.
Good night.
I've been dozing off for a while.
That's all good.
Good night.
So you guys go back to the shop. It is currently closed, but you do see a small box that is tied with what appears to be a ribbon sitting on the front steps.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay.
This would be sleight of hand, correct? Or would this be... Actually, what would this be?
Isn't checking for
Perception.
traps perception?
That'd be perception because you're looking
Okay.
around. Yeah. Sleight of hand would be to
I
discern
honestly
it.
couldn't remember which one
Perception
it was.
to see, and then
Sleight of hand is
Sleight of hand.
disabling it. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's why I forgot. I'm gonna use my actual dice for this. Not great. I rolled an 8, but I got a +5, so 13.
13. Does not appear to be trapped.
Well, I mean, looks all right. You wanna try to pick it up?
Who's picking it up?
Cabbage just goes up, picks it up.
All right. As soon as Cabbage touches the box, you guys watch as the ribbon wraps around her hand and begins to just spider climb its way up to her neck.
Oh,
It was trap. It was trap.
it was a trap.
The one person who's good at checking for traps didn't go.
Hey man, I got a
As-
+5.
As it reaches her neck, it begins to strangle her.
Remove. I'm trying to remove it.
She's grabbing at her to remove.
Oh, what do I have to do for this?
Oh man, I guess it'd be a strength check.
Oh God.
Bison will attempt to remove it.
Yeah, because
You're both just kind of yanking at this thing.
Amazing.
if anything, I'm making it worse.
Does Cabbage have
Make
to
individual rolls, or what do you can make with advantage?
I'll give the monk advantage.
My house roll was a 17.
17. You just about get it off, and it snaps back to her neck.
Oh God. Just back your choke even harder.
Can we like
At
tear
which
this thing
point,
off like with a knife or something?
you hear a loud click, and all of a sudden you see that pin that he had placed in her on her in the ribbon, and the ribbon begins to loosen.
Anti-theft device. Interesting.
Effective. And I totally missed it. Sorry.
At which point you all begin to hear a soft purr.
Where's that coming from?
The ribbon.
It,
Hmm.
She
Cabbage,
takes a
do you
catch her
purr?
breath.
Is purring something rabbits do? I'm not really familiar with them.
So the ribbon's still around the neck, right?
Yep.
Visor will attempt to cut it off with his dagger.
Which
It
dagger?
hisses.
Blink dagger.
I thought you didn't have the blink dagger.
Yeah,
it's
you
not-
don't
it's
have the
not
blink
the
dagger
blink
anymore.
No, he still has the blink dagger. He doesn't have the other dagger. He had
He had two daggers.
Yeah,
had
he's
one
got the
dagger.
blink dagger. He doesn't have the dagger that lets him blink.
Yeah. So he had one dagger that he could throw and then teleport to,
to,
and then he has the
and then he has
blink
the blink
dagger,
dagger, which is
he can throw it and then teleport the dagger
back
to him.
to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll me a d20.
D20?
D20? No.
That's a
That's a
4.
4.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why?
It ain't your night.
You stab Cabbage in the neck.
No, Cabbage, why?
I'm bleeding.
Kevin starts to bleed out. My job.
I got it too. You're fucking lucky.
What?
Oh my.
Your
Battle of the
dagger does
Skulls.
not break.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
my.
that's a sharp ribbon.
The dagger I barely
Okay,
used.
I'm gonna use an Arcana check to
at-
see exactly what this thing is.
Okay. I can send it to you.
I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond.
No, you'd have to be able to find it. Don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's magic. It's strong. Probably shouldn't mess with it. Whatever that pin is, it seems to be doing the
I
work.
don't know if that's gonna show up for you though. My personal one. If it doesn't, I'll just explain it.
No, I see what it is. Yeah. Well, I rolled 11, so my character doesn't really know much.
Well, like, you were just casting. I thought you were
No, I
casting.
wasn't casting anything. I was actually just using our Arcana check.
Ah, oh yeah.
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 So
You
my
better
character
tell it's
doesn't really know
magical.
anything.
Sorry, I thought you were casting Identify on it.
Nah, I
My
didn't prepare
bad.
that today.
It is definitely magical. You
Mm-hmm.
know that.
Like I said, Pin's doing all the work. I don't know what this is.
And it is totally just purring on Cabbage's neck.
So I know my dagger didn't break, but did anything else happen while I was attempting to cut it?
No, like you went to cut it, and it's like trying to cut through steel.
Okay.
Can Cabbage try to take it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, she attempts to. She yanks it away from her.
Like, are you pulling at it?
Yes, like with great force.
Yeah, I mean, like you just hear the pin go, doop, and now it's in your hand.
Okay.
And then as you're holding it in your hand, you watch as it like crawls its way up and just becomes like a brick. And like it wraps itself around, ties itself into a little ribbon, and then the pin gets put back into it.
Well,
Okay, so that aside, what's in the box?
yeah, Ben, you might want to check that this time.
Yeah. Oh, the last one betrayed me, so I'll pick you. That's a nat 1?
Oh my god!
That's so...
I'm clapping.
Wow,
That's so good.
Very
That's so
suspicious to
good.
you.
That is so good.
All right. All right. I'm really sure about this one. This is definitely fine. I got this.
Shoot it.
You know what? I'm confident enough in this. I'm opening it myself. I opened the box confidently.
You open the box.
Inside is a chunk of metal.
What is this? I pick it up, like hold it, inspect it.
It
Oh.
is very shiny metal.
Shiny.
Actually make an investigation check for this one because I'm actually curious.
How are you investigating it?
Using oh no, he wouldn't be proficient in metallurgy. He would have a rough basic idea of how metals work, but he wouldn't be like super specific into it. He works
Well,
in
I
bone.
Yeah, well, no, it's one of those things where it's like I'm only asking that because you tend to lick things.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do. That's how
So
you
I didn't know if you
identify.
were using your eyes, if you're licking it, if you're
Well, I
touching
mean,
it.
I was probably gonna bite it a bit, see how the electricity would run through it, considering that my teeth are electric.
True.
So, yeah, I mean that was my thinking. I wasn't gonna lick it.
Okay. Well, so,
So I'm not using that one. I'm switching to my other die. Hopefully this one doesn't betray me. Fingers crossed. 2! What?
Yes. This is all according to
Oh,
Keikaku.
This
oh
is clearly
man.
foreign metal. You've never seen anything like it.
The dice hate me tonight.
Yes, this is so good.
It's got to.
Welcome, brother. Join me in dice jail.
Indeed.
As you're kind of studying this, Cabbage, you're kind of like you're kind of like looking at this ribbon, and then you see it kind of like start to like float above your hand, and you're kind of just kind of playing with it, and you realize you can just kind of make it move, pick up things, as if it's a secondary hand.
Attempts to pick up Bison with it.
And you cannot pick up Bison.
I'm a little bit
But that's also you tried.
Here, just so you know what this thing actually does. Add lethal lace to your inventory.
Lethal. Okay.
Lethal lace.
I love it. I'm trying to pick
It
up
is
Bison.
a-
What?
It is technically a weapon. It was the easiest way to encode it, but
Ooh.
A little bit.
Oh my god, that look.
True though.
He's confident, but he ain't operating right tonight.
Nope. At least
oh
he's got
yes,
confidence.
you don't know what this metal is. It is foreign, mysterious. It could be from the moon for all you know.
Yes.
Moon.
Moon
Moon.
metal.
Rap.
Moon metal.
All you know is it is not bone.
It's wizard metal. Came from the moon. Might be haunted. We don't know.
That's a quality.
I'm just
name
like
right there,
mumbling
Sprat.
this under my breath, just like completely like stumped, trying to pretend I'm like figuring it out.
I approve of this meme. This is good.
Meanwhile, the master of metal is currently in her workshop.
Yep, we got one camp whoop. Time to go.
Doesn't say what it is. Yep, we got it. Let's go.
Got it. This is definitely what we need. Let's go.
That's the thing.
You make your way back without any incident.
Make it away, Tonton.
Without
Hunk
any
of quote unquote moon metal.
Moon metal.
You
Moon
know,
metal and
Makes sense.
Cabbage's
potential that we needed,
friend.
but we still have no idea what the armor actually.
Eh,
It protects them from dying.
They do
That-
the armor.
True. Oh, you also found a series of blueprints
Okay.
on
okay.
on everything that wouldn't be. It would be everything that isn't for raw, essentially, of all the different.
I can definitely say that I probably didn't notice that. With how my rolls have been going, I'm just gonna say that
Oh
outright.
yeah, like you pulled the metal out of the box. This was like. We'll say Cabbage used her new extra appendage to pick it up.
so useful. And it's doing
Yes.
this.
And I've rearmed you with this, right? You made a friend. But yes, so now you have metals. You have sort of rough blueprints. I mean, they're not exact. They're more just like these are the symbols that go with this, and these are like the flares that go with.
You did this. You gave her this power.
She now has an extra arm to grab panties with. You did this.
I
You
love
gave
it.
her this power. Remember that.
Love it.
And that's exactly why you gave it to her. Oh
Perfect.
no.
Yes. Chaos Crew has more fuel.
Oh god.
But yes, so now you have your blueprints. You make your way back. You go and find Eleanor.
I don't
He's
know.
kind of-
I got this wizard medal. Maybe Luna in origin, possibly haunted. I don't know. Here, take a look at this.
Possibly haunted.
Moon
What?
goes.
Us just goes, what?
Yeah, I think it matters to figure out what this is. Yeah.
Don't worry, she rolled a 6
Oh my god.
Us,
plus 15.
Let's go.
Oh, plus 15.
thankfully.
Oh,
That's
come
six.
on.
6 would have been so good.
Don't
These
worry.
master
Why am I
artificers
rolling
just can't
so
figure out what the
terribly
fuck kind of
tonight?
metal this
Oh
is.
my god. Like seriously, I rolled 3 separate dice, and all of them were 1s or 2s.
I'm gonna roll randomly
She
and
has
see what
a- she has
happens.
a-
Like what?
She has a plus 15 investigation. so-
Good. I would
Good.
hope so for
She goes-
like metal that she's specifically designed to like manipulate and stuff. Holy Jesus!
She
I
goes,
randomly rolled and I
I'm-
got a 7. Yeah, we're all rolling low.
Oh no, it's cursed. Cursed night.
well, I guess you could say it's from the moon, or it's just steel mixed with mercury.
Moon Mercury.
No, it's normal mercury.
Listen,
I'm
I'm trying
having
really hard
Lakers.
here. I realized I messed up at this point.
I don't think you actually did look it.
Nope.
Did you look it?
And that was the exact
I
reason I
bite.
asked if he would have licked it.
I bit it and I made electricity run through it.
Yeah, a bite probably would have done anything because it would have.
Eh.
But yeah, unless you licked it. It's actually, well, simple. If you got the differences, percentages have to be so accurate. There's so much we could do with this. Maybe if we.
So, you want to synthesize this? You want to make more of this? Like, what's going on?
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I could probably easily make more of this now that I
Alright.
know
All right.
how it's made.
I was about to say,
Um,
yes, remember this. This is the thing that we need to make the armor for the plan.
Indeed. So, who we equipping this to?
Well, essentially, our best bet is anyone that we pass off as a paladin, honestly.
Yes, I
Bison
wonder who we
stares
could equip.
hard at Cross or at Hawk.
I was gonna say, yes, I wonder who we could equip
Hold on.
it to that's in this room that's a paladin.
Yeah, I was
Technically,
about to say, though,
out of character. Technically speaking, Valia can physically resemble a paladin because she wears plate armor.
No,
Yes,
no, I was gonna say anyone that we could pass as a paladin.
here's the question:
If
once you
theoretically-
made, like, once your face is seen,
Yeah, in good light, apparently.
yeah.
Yes.
So, is that really the best course of action we should be doing right now? Like,
Actually, it's kind of why I did it.
excuse me?
Well, I needed faces that they would see as trying to help. Please sit. Let me tell you the full plan.
Right, it's about time you did that.
Now, first and foremost, we need the members of the Raw Paladins to come down specifically. So, in order to do that, we have to target somebody that A is in very good standing with their order, and B somebody that it wouldn't fall on Crow and her people if they were to be attacked. Someone that honestly plays for both sides. So, and you see her pull out a small picture. This is our target. And she sets it on the table. And you all kind of look over it. And everyone's like, oh. Faison looks at it and goes, flashes. Oh. This is Baron Chunk.
Oh.
He will be our target. That is where Andrew comes in. Andrew kind of looks to you and says, thank you for getting me out of that. It's good to be able to, well, think thoughts and not have, oh, damn it, she was listening in on me all the time. You know how long it's been since I had a beer? I've seen a stripper for that matter. Can we get strippers down here?
Hawk hands him a beer.
Oz
Oh,
just
thank you.
shakes his head.
Look, there's a lot of things you can't do as a high member.
It's fair.
But with this, I'm hoping to get out from under that, yeah? Live my life. Travel the world.
We get it. You've been repressed emotionally and physically.
Mostly
Okay.
physically, big lizard. Mostly physically.
Right.
So,
Go on then.
Anyway, yes, I'm one of the few people that has been in bed and chunks. Mansion. Now I haven't seen much of it, but I do know a few corridors in it. It might be able to help us.
Okay.
All right.
Also, well, Is this really necessary? Yes. There's another step. We also need somebody to get Andrew into the mansion before we go and kill the bear. Being as we need to make it look like the Baron kidnapped him.
Huh.
So it's a two-pronged infiltration
Yes.
mission?
Essentially,
I like it.
our best bet is to send in a group. Yes. We have a group that is there to make sure that the Baron doesn't make it through this alive, as well as a group. They can be part of the first group as well, but we also need a group that is there when the guards arrive. Somebody who's going to take responsibility for the murder of the Baron. And now, why did they murder the Baron, you may ask? Well, clearly it was to save the high-ranking bishop of the Raw Society that was kidnapped by the Baron and being held there prisoner, beaten, bloody, barely conscious. Don't worry, we'll leave that one to Joe.
I
He's
figured
very
that
good
was
at
the
beating
case.
Yeah, that seems more his
most
style, yeah.
things. So
Hmm.
when the gods arrive, that group will take responsibility. And with that, they would request to take the trial to join the Paladins of Ra. Thus granting us access to the tower, at which point we hopefully they're able to bring down the protections of the day, allowing us to sneak in. And if everything goes according to plan, get into the castle. We find the king. We save the king, who is definitely not at all behind all this, and is definitely probably maybe not evil. And we whisk him away back here, and so when he tells us how to defeat these. Yes?
You cut out at the
Okay,
end.
that last half of the plan, that's a lot of wishful thinking, to be honest. But the first half, that seems pretty solid.
Well, yes. Most things don't go according to plan, but
Exactly.
I mean, that's why you have plan B, Susie. Yes?
Of course.
So
And go
if
beyond Z sometimes.
so if I'm just to make sure we're a little more clear on a certain part of it, my understanding is that assuming that Hawk and I are the ones to infiltrate, we will essentially be taking the responsibility of defeating the Baron to save Andrew here.
Yes and no. You will be the ones that clearly did it, single-handedly. The rest of us, well, the rest of you, me and Joe can't exactly be caught there. Are more than welcome and encouraged to go along to help. But when the time comes, I ask that those who can't exactly pass as being of the holy variety hide away and wait for some sort of signal from those that get in that the coast is clear and we can move on with phase 3, as it were.
So, what about the ones that can't exactly be visible in high society? What will we be doing?
Laying low.
All right.
We're really good at that.
Like I said, once we get into the manor, it doesn't matter what, as long as you're not seen in it or leaving it.
I mean, as long as they can't detect the evil or undead things, then I guess I'm good then.
You heard him. He said he's evil.
I mean, you're walking into a place with a whole bunch of paladins. Do you really want to risk that?
Can't
That
they
is a fair
detect me
point.
if I turn invisible?
They can detect undead,
Yep.
I don't.
so
Hmm.
they can probably see you through invisibility.
So what
Not so
am I
much
doing?
so you
Unless
just
you're on
gotta
a
know where
different
he
plane
is.
of existence and can pop in via, like, teleportation or some other magics, I
Too bad-
don't think you should be anywhere near that party.
This
Too
is
bad I
a
don't have
fair
shadow
point.
clone jutsu.
How far away do we need to get detecting?
You're cutting out for me. I don't know what you said.
Well, like I said, we wouldn't have to summon the gods right away. Right? Once all is said and done, we can give. Hopefully, we can allow enough time for those that do not wish to be a part of it to sneak away. Yes?
Just
mean-
put me in one of the short boxes. It's fine.
Technically, I guess.
Because which.
Also, a little amendment to that path at 60 feet.
It's a little too close to home.
But that is my plan. If you have any better ones, please let me know.
I
Sounds
guess
pretty stable.
it sounds solid other than the fact that, I have nothing to do.
Oh yeah, you look at it. Paladins have divine sense, which is an extra 30 feet of the same thing.
No, that was part of her plan. You have something to do.
Yeah, you can still get in to kill. We just have to
I
make
can do the
sure.
You
killing.
kill and then you
Okay.
get out before we get the guards.
Yeah.
Perfect. I can do that.
You just have to not be in the house when we're doing the next part.
Yes.
Fair enough.
You just need to make sure you get away. Which, again, not really sure this is a good idea considering they can sense where you are.
I don't have to
Right.
stay nearby. I can turn invisible and just get out of there.
Invisibility, like I
Invisibility's
said,
not
I
gonna
don't think
help you.
matters.
We can give you guys enough. We can give enough time for you guys to get away before we contact the guards.
Yeah.
Bingo.
It's that there's well, how quick is the response time is my question.
Does it matter? We just need to give. We don't. We just wait to contact.
Fair.
We just have to be efficient enough as well. As long as we get the kill fast enough, we can get out of there fast enough and let them do what they need to do. I'm fine with this.
Andrew
What
kind
level
looks
of
at us.
defenses are there gonna be on the Mark's person? How can they defend themselves in the first place?
This Baron.
Him personally, no. Andrew kind of steps up and goes, "Yeah, his bodyguards aren't exactly something to mess with, but well, you lot have. You seem tough. You'll find a way through."
Wow, someone that actually believes in us. That's crazy.
Right. Either you kill him, or
Fine.
we find someone else and we do this again.
I think it sounds like the hard part's gonna be getting you in there.
Uh,
Hmm.
I know of at least one tunnel.
Could we send him in as something else?
I was just thinking that. Good
Yeah,
job, Ben.
yeah,
Well-
transmogrify him into something else.
I suppose if we need to have him set up there, we essentially just. I guess he doesn't necessarily need to go in ahead of us. Just go in with us, and once all the guards are taken care of and the Baron, you guys leave. We have him set up, and when we get the guards, they see Andrew tied up and beat up, and the guards taken care of because we did what we had to do.
Yeah, like I'm actually saying that we can transform him into a small creature of some kind. I just realized that in this book I actually have a transmutation solution, and we can quite easily sneak him in. Unfortunately, however, it only lasts for a couple of minutes.
Hmm.
I mean, again, though, I don't think we need to worry about him being in until after everything's done with.
Well, then it could be a possible means of escape.
True.
I like both ideas.
I mean, yeah, like apparently it only changes you physically. Mentally, you're still all the same person.
That could work.
So then we'll use it
Alright.
as a means of escape then?
Yeah. If things goes haywire. Again, it only lasts for like a couple of minutes. 2 actually to be precise, if we look at this right.
So yes, a couple.
Yeah, exactly a couple.
Our only problem is, I know there's damn bastard, the slave trader. There's enough tunnels to get out of that place to move armies. I only know a few of them. Things do go south. God only knows which tunnel he'll take.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wish we had someone that'd been inside before. Someone that knew the layout. Man keeps fucking gates up everywhere.
Hmm.
Hell, I've only seen from the doorway to the dining area. About 2 hallways.
So, wait. The sewer system below where we're trying to go is gated? Is that what I'm
Uh,
understanding?
I mean, I would assume so. It's gated at least into the city. And then I assume he's probably got protection to keep anything from getting up from it.
Yeah. I'm imagining some kind of beastie lives under there as kind of a watchdog or watch whatever.
That wouldn't surprise me, since he is a baron after all.
Mm.
I mean, other than the mutated crocodiles.
Oh, give him Liz a fucking bad name. Anyways,
That's really unfortunate.
I'm sorry, those are people.
maybe depends, but yeah.
Oh, if you speak lizard, maybe you can generally let us through. They don't tend to listen
Let
much.
me put
But
it this
maybe.
way: I'm not accepted in most societies, including my own.
Hmm. Well,
They kind of don't like having a big brain.
That seems backwards. But alright.
It's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into it. It just bottom line is, if you're smart, you're dead.
I see why you left.
Mm. So, sewer system may or may not be a good idea, depending on how things go. But, well, when is this supposed to happen, anyways? How much time do we have to prepare?
Well, tomorrow night.
So we got around what? 24 hours?
24 hours to prepare.
That
Oh
shouldn't
boy.
be too bad. Now the question is, unless we are deciding to actually go through the sewer system, which I don't know if that's the best course of action.
Unless someone knows the secret tunnels that have been in there, but they would have had to live there for a bit.
Yeah.
If only we knew somebody that had been there for a bit and knew their way around.
All right, all right. Let's
trying to
just get
figure
it
out
over with. Who are
who's-
you talking to?
Yeah, who are you trying to knock that towards?
Still had his memories.
Yeah,
Of
I
his
know he's talking
time.
about Bison.
I am barely following where we're at right now, so I honestly got nothing on where it is I'm remembering, so I haven't said anything.
Baron Chunks Manor. The place you lived at when you in the past timeline.
I don't remember living in Baron Chunks Manor.
You guys literally teleported in there and then just lived there.
Wait, I thought this was the
Wait.
same place.
Wait,
I thought we were living in the same exact place.
I thought we
No.
were living in the same exact place.
Yeah.
You're living in a different place. You've been
Oh,
living
that's news
in
to me.
Eleanor's place.
I
Yeah.
thought that's where we lived last time.
Yeah.
No, you lived in Baron Chunks Manor.
Because
I
we
don't
moved
Oh.
to Eleanor's place.
Was
You
Baron
never moved to
Chunk-
Eleanor's place. Eleanor was just there with you guys.
But she set up shop.
Yeah, I'm.
She didn't set up shop. She had her key. That was, like, the only
Oh,
time.
she had the portable stuff. Okay.
I don't even remember Baron Chunk, to be completely honest. The name rings
Me
a bell, but
neither,
I
honestly.
don't remember him.
Was Baron
I'm pretty sure
Chunk-
Baron Chunk was the person who. Wasn't
He's
Baron
the-
Chunk the one
It
who
was
had.
it was right after the tournament arc.
Well, I,
Yeah,
also, I
it
thought
was,
Baron Chunk
but-
was the fucking person who had Alpha and Omega locked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
we
Did
went
we
to
We
go and
kill him
killed
like
him.
on site?
Yeah.
No, we Alpha and Omega killed them after we freed them, and then we teleported to Baron Chunk's manor to free Oz's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just let them massacre the entire place.
Yeah.
Essentially.
You guys just
Okay.
kind of massacred the bodyguards.
Yeah. Well,
Just to
we've
clarify, I
teleported
don't
in. He's like, "Who are
remember
you?" Oh, dead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was lasted all 5 seconds, honestly.
Mhm.
This is true.
The entire.
We didn't know it was
that-
Baron Chunk's manor. We just knew that we.
Yeah.
But I knew Baron
Yeah.
Chunk was dead beforehand.
Okay. That's where the confusion's
Yeah.
coming from.
Right. Okay.
Sorry. Yes. Vyzen has been in there. I don't know if he would remember anything or say anything. Vyzen would have been in there at some point. Whether or not he explored the place.
I don't remember Vyzen really exploring that place.
No, I don't think any of us
We
did.
never did.
We were in and we were out,
Okay.
essentially.
Yeah.
Like I
We
said,
found
I-
the bathroom, we found the kitchen, we found the beds. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I barely remember any of it. I got nothing. Vyzen remembers nothing.
Okay. Sewers it is.
Sewers is unknown.
I'm okay with on this one.
The only other option.
I'm breaking through the front door, start guns blazing. So I started blasting.
So anyway, let's start blasting.
I mean, we could break through the front. I don't think we want to do that though.
You can
Kind
break
of
into
defeats the
back door.
purpose of sneaking in.
The
Yeah, we're
back
trying to make
door.
things a little bit more delicate so we have, stuff to work with and we don't have the entire city breathing down our neck.
The back door, the window. You know what? Sewers is okay.
I mean, we don't have to go through the sewers.
It's gonna be a maze down
We
there
have-
anyways.
We have 24 hours to try and figure out another way too.
Plus, I don't know about you, but I do not want to be swimming in sewage.
Yeah, I don't know if sewers
Just-
would be the safest bet.
Just putting that out there.
Chances are he probably has at least a few doorways that lead into the dust district. I mean, he's got to sell his slaves, and he's got to get them out.
That's why I kind of like the idea of transmogrifying someone into a rat, so we can let them slip in the way the rats slip in, and unlock doors when they turn back into a person.
But then they have to deal with the guards that are on the inside alone.
True enough.
And not only that, we'd have to know how we'd have to have a way for them to sneak in anyway.
Mm,
Even as a rat, they would need they would need a way to get into their house.
Right.
mm.
It doesn't help us if we don't know how to get in other than the sewers, which is apparently a maze.
Well, there is one way we could get someone in.
No, I guess there is a second way. I look at Bison.
Well,
What, we
Oh,
get
yeah.
invited or something?
No, he can kind of just go through walls.
Yeah,
Well,
he just
yeah,
does that.
this, and he goes through the nearest wall.
that
Point
is
in
true.
case.
Okay, so what happens if there's a guard or several?
But how many of you can face through a wall?
Not I.
Not me.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Alice shakes his head.
Pretty sure it's just him.
I've never seen any of the others do it.
Frantically looks through spellbook.
If I can do it, I don't know. I don't know that I can.
You have access to the same spells as she does.
Oh god.
Do you have access to third level spells?
Only has invisibility.
Hawk code in the other time.
Right.
Yeah. So if you have access to third level spells, there is a spell.
Sweats. Frantically flips
Wait,
pages.
hold on. Don't.
You have access to gaseous form.
Nope. I do
Okay.
not have third level spells.
Shoot. Well, there is always. I loathe to say this, but he does have a quite a unique taste in company.
Explain.
I feel like I'm gonna regret asking this question, but what kind of company?
Right.
And what kind of taste?
Well, and she looks to the one person who is not currently here. He likes them. He likes them big.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, thank goddess.
Technically, I also fit the bill of that. Just saying. But, lizard.
Actually, that might work too.
One
He
help.
doesn't tend to care as long as they're big and we're
Big
big.
I am big.
and big.
You do happen to be big.
Well,
I have a certain necklace I forgot about that I've had equipped this whole time that I could technically
Ooh.
give to the man.
Ooh.
What?
Detail.
I have the amulet of proof against detection and location.
I need one level up. Sorry.
A single level.
Give this man a level up.
I already gave him a powerful spell book of potions.
Yes, you
And
did.
yet you couldn't let him go through a gaseous form.
He's now a
No.
potion seller.
He's our new drug dealer.
I got
take
what you
5.
need.
I'll take
Yes.
5.
I'll take
5 of
5.
what? I don't know if it'll take it.
Right. I'll take 5 of
Sorry.
your best stuff.
Let me sneak
So this necklace.
one of our big boys in. Bison goes through the wall. I might be able to get us through the door. Or we go through the sewer.
You can get more of us in.
Well, I mean, depending on who we get in, we could just open. Let's just walk in. Well, we open a side door. I mean, the window plan could still work. We could just open a. Someone
That's
could
what
just
I'm
crawl in.
saying.
We just got to be sneaky about it,
A
you know?
window, back door, side door, you know? There are many ways to get into a place. Trust me.
Floor panel.
Dead boy.
There are many ways.
It's true.
Life has many doors, Zed boy.
Dead boy.
I mean, if we all wanted to get in, we could try to sell you as slaves. But I
No.
have a feeling none of you want to go in there without your equipment. Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather not
I
do that.
kind of want to fight.
Yeah,
That-
that's what I assumed.
That's not always a good thing.
It's good in this
Says the person
situation.
that always shoots first.
Hmm.
I don't know if fighting an entire entourage of guards is the best choice for us as a small party of mercenaries.
That's kind of what this whole plan is banking on, though, to be honest.
We either fight the guards or
Well-
kill the Baron right away.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would like to
it's
do an
technically both either
assassination
way.
job instead of
true.
a massacre job.
When
We can't necessarily do one without the other as long as the guards are in the house.
actually you can.
If we knock them
Hmm.
out.
So
Most of the guards there are slaves. Take care of the Baron, they're not going to really give you a hard time. I mean, the hired mercenaries, they will.
honestly, I thought you were going the opposite direction and just like destroying the entire manor, one and all.
I'm also okay
Just
with that.
Boom.
But-
No.
No.
Yeah, no, that was not discreet. I don't like that idea. I had the idea. I didn't like the idea.
We could just burn it to the ground. That is true.
Yeah, no, let's not do
Can
that.
we stay away from the destructive?
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Look,
It
think
is a
about it.
terrible idea, and I had
We
it. I
like-
don't know why.
Okay,
We light the
okay.
place on fire. No. We light the place on fire. We kind of throw Andrew into the fire. Someone goes in, saves him. Oh, what a wonderful
Group of
savior.
Why
No.
No,
That's
no,
more likely just get Andrew killed than anything.
Okay, first off, I don't like the appreciation of saying someone because I know you mean me.
But I mean,
If you're
you
gonna
are
send
the
someone
one-
into a burning building, I really don't expect it to be any of them other than me.
She has a good point.
I am no longer
Same.
resistant to fire.
You never were.
I was.
You also can't be seen.
That too.
it also would probably draw a lot more attention. We'd better sneak away.
Yeah, no, the fire idea is a no-go. That doesn't work.
Then we need to explain why.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of extra, and we've done a whole lot of extra already.
Probably best to
Can't
sneak-
we just poison him?
We have to get in there first.
No,
He
I mean, just
also
like
usually has
poison
more-
his favorite drink or something.
This is a man that has a lot of enemies.
Oh. Oh, that makes this
So-
harder.
Yeah, random poison job
Yeah.
isn't gonna work.
Ugh.
Trust me, I've tried many times.
Oh, he's that kind of person. Got it.
Trust me. It's a reason he plays both sides of the field. It takes a lot of money to be untouchable by both the king and crow.
Hmm.
But anyway, I guess we have 24 hours to think about this and come up with a solid plan to get in. So,
I feel like we do have a solid one though. Which would be like some of us slip in there undetected and open up a few doors to let the rest of you in. And we sneak them in there, get out, and kill the Baron. Fend off some guards until the rest of the guards get there. and go from there. As in the
Mhm.
royal guards, not the baron's guards.
But like we've said before, not every plan. Well, I've yet to see a plan that has gone flawlessly. So, I'd
So
say we
when things go wrong,
Because they
we
will.
either need to improvise, or we need to come up with backups right now.
Come on, guys, we're guaranteed to have at least one good one.
The fucking squirrel.
Great. I
Scroll
didn't want to
wheel.
call attention to it because I wanted to happen naturally. That's amazing, Wendy. Oh my god. It's so good. Sorry.
so let us take this 24 hours and make sure that we're prepared for anything. And with that, we're going to call it. 'Cause I need sleep, unfortunately.
Well, a lot of us are pretty tired.
Yeah.
And hopefully next week we can finally get into the actual everything.
Yeah.
Actual everything.
Yes. Honestly, yeah, this is like technically our second session that we've had for this particular go of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of this
Planning
time was taken up with me
phases.
kind of just being like, here's your items to
Hey,
Maybe I'll
that's
throw it in the
already
shirt.
come in handy to
I'm
fix
sorry, like-
one of the things you gave us.
I wanted to do a second chance of, decently powerful items, but this time not so absurdly broken that they break the entire game. I feel like that's why I use a lot of like looked up stuff before I'm like, I'll make this.
Fair.
Yeah, making stuff is very risky because yes, it's powerful, but sometimes it's too powerful.
Mhm. And these seemed like just the right amount of power.
Yeah, I mean these things are
I would say
I think,
so.
official.
Let's say these things are pretty
A few
tame
of them
compared to
are
our
official,
last
a few
ones.
of them, yeah.
Like mine is homebrew.
Yeah. Most of them actually are home.
Yeah, and then the whole Kigurumi thing. Yeah, that thing is essentially just feats that you get slapped on.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like,
And
stuff-
that one,
stuff
that
more
one, it
natural.
could be a little powerful, but I'm like, I'm giving it to Misa, who is a barbarian muscle wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So
It just makes sense.
he needs something.
Yeah.
True.
He needs something. So I'm like, here you go. Here's the roar.
There you go.
Everything else, I'm like, I might as well give you, the unarmored defense and all that. But yeah, I hope these will work out well for you guys.
No, oh, you gave me a tool.
Yeah,
I can do a lot of
yours
things
is
with
probably
it.
the hardest because I'm like what would be useful to you that you couldn't just
No, you
essentially
gave
like
me
make
two
yourself?
things, dude. You gave me two things. You gave me the instant workshop, and then you gave me insta potions.
Yeah.
So now I can literally make things on the fly.
I say it's like quick hot fixes, but yeah, like being able to just be like, okay, we need this now, like panic button.
Yeah. It's expensive,
yeah.
but man, is it useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's like I've made this, I'm now useless sort of situation with that though. And that's kind of the double-edged sword of it.
Well, I mean, artificers don't really have that many spell slots to begin with.
No.
So yeah, it's just mostly like, hey, I'm gonna pop this thing real quick. Oh yeah, now I can go back to shooting.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Okay, so things are now actually developing.
Let's
Yeah.
go. We moving.
Plot progression. Woo.
Planning phase is over. Let's get it.
Long
Well,
as
I
somebody
mean-
doesn't make another wish reset thing. We should
Still
be
have that other
fine.
wish. Just saying.
We do have
Yeah,
that
he
wish
still
just
has
in
that
case.
wish loaded and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
We have one more reset button.
As long as he doesn't utter the phrase "I wish," we're fine.
True.
I'm just waiting for like we're in like this hot like super dangerous moment, and Vison's just like, I wish I had a cup of tea.
Oh God.
No.
Just completely forget he has the wish.
Tea is
I'm ending.
Putin's head.
Oh no. Like that, it would very much.
All right, guys. Thank you for those that came by. Carpuccino and Carpuccino Toma Mates and Doggo Lamp. Thank you guys for your fun interactions. For the rest of you that normally watch, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all very much. I'll see you guys next time. P.S. Since we're getting things into motion next Friday. Let's go.